Hey everybody, how y'all doing tonight? Sergeant Show here with our final installment of Rate the Rating, or Impersonate Sergeant Show, if you will. We have already had the pleasure of watching the reviews that came from Cookie Joe, Mystery, and Diggler. And we have rated them, and now there is only one person left that can possibly overtake Cookie Joe with her score of 8 on the 12-pack scale. Tiny J. Tiny J is next. Now, he did have the foreknowledge that we were doing this, unlike the first two reviewers. So, there's some factor there. And his disclaimer is the video got cut at the end of the review. So he didn't get to go through the whole full outro. So, sometimes that happens. Sometimes the camera can be unpredictable. Sometimes the sound is fucked up. Like, there's a lot of things that can happen with these things. So we'll give him some grace on that. So we're going to watch this thing. We're going to rate it on a scale of 1 to 12. It's the 12-pack scale, in case you don't know. And I hope, because Tiny J has been with me for more of these reviews, he's probably got like the most on-camera reviews, definitely the most behind-the-camera reviews. So fingers crossed, everybody.
Welcome to What's Good with Tiny J. I'm
trying to think of what kind of style of "Hey everybody" that is.
Hey everybody! Welcome.
I mean, not exactly my style. It's, ballpark.
Hey everybody! Welcome to What's Good with Tiny J. I'm your host, Tiny J, and I'm out here drinking every beer in the universe and rating it on a scale of 1 to 12. Now, you might...
Okay, that was clean. That was with the exception of the weird "Hey everybody," he nailed that. That was pretty much on the nose.
Be asking yourself, wait, isn't this What's Good with Sergeant Show? Now fuck that guy. He can't review beers worth of shit without me on that camera.
Did you just now come into focus too? Is that thing? Am I making that up? Are you hazy here?
1 to 12. Now,
and
you might be asking yourself, wait, isn't this What's Good with Sergeant Show? Now fuck that guy. He can't review beers worth of shit without me on that camera and his fucking ass right here. So, I'm out.
Okay, that's distracting. I can't even focus on all the shit that he's talking for no reason.
That camera and his fucking ass right here. So, I'm
my
out
fucking
here
ass,
reviewing the beers tonight, and I'm going to review one of my favorite styles of beer tonight. It's an Oktoberfest Fest beer from Sierra Nevada Brewing Company.
You can still hear the little... He's trying to put gravel in his voice, like they all think that I talk like a meat grinder sounds.
Chico, California. Now, me and Show, we've done a lot of reviews on Oktoberfest beers. A lot of them. We've had nice dark caramely ones. We've had...
This is where you have to ad-lib anyway.
We've had a little bit everywhere.
So there's no set script here.
I bought this beer back in September of last year with the intent that him and I were going to review it. And his ass never got to it. So fuck him. I'm going to do it. So,
see, all the hostility,
as always,
seems like misdirected.
With 3 big gulps.
Why so mad, bro?
Now, like I said, we've done a lot of these. This one's definitely more on the lager side. Oh, it's got a little bit of that kick in the back. Not a whole lot of caramel to it. Not a lot of dark notes.
I want to see that horse face again.
More on the lager side. Oh,
Yeah,
a little bit of that.
Give me that horse face.
Not a whole lot of caramel to it, not a lot of dark notes. But what I have noticed on some of these lager styles, they're not necessarily my cup of tea, but after you drink on it a bit, it does start showing some of those notes. So we should never be too hasty. We're going to take 3 more big gulps.
Okay. Little, but all right.
Now this is typically where he takes forever talking about the beer, and I end up holding that camera up like this for 5 minutes fucking straight. Yeah, I'm gonna get to the damn point. So, the next thing goes a lot better.
That is so funny because he's like, I'm gonna get right to the point. So, I mean, you can, you can almost track the downbeat there. That's hilarious.
So, the next 3 gulps, a lot better. There wasn't as much of that bitter, lagery taste to it.
Get right to it.
Did have a little bit more of a,
I'd say get right to it.
Caramely notes to it, but
Get right to it.
it's still not necessarily what I would call one of my
Get right to
favorite
it.
type of Oktoberfest beers. It's definitely heavy on the
Get
lager
right
side.
to it.
So,
Are you gonna get right to
you
it?
know, like I told you, I can review beers better than Sergeant Joe all day long. I already know what he would rate this.
I'm
He'd give it a
sorry.
7.
That's what he
He's a
would.
basic
That's what he would do.
Sergeant
What with it?
Joe
He
all
would
day
what?
long. I already know what he would rate this.
Did you have a little mini stroke there?
Because he's a basic bitch. And that's all he ever scores. But I'm going to give it an 8. Yeah.
You see the shit that I take for 7s? Like, you just can't give nothing a 7. Everybody throws shade at you for giving a 7, even if a damn beer is a 7.
He'd give it a 7. Because he's a basic bitch. And that's all he ever scores. But I'm going to give it an 8. Yeah, it's an Oktoberfest. And, you know, we got a scale on the scores for the Oktoberfest, you know, like our IPA scores. No, this is an 8. Even though it's the lagery side, it's really good.
So his problem here's his problem. It's not the stuff that's set in stone, like the script of it. He's got that. It's the freestyling. The freestyling got him messed up. Wherever he has to ad lib, he's acting like a
IPA
hold on.
scores. No, this is an 8.
Hold on, I want to see it.
We got a scale on the scores for the Oktoberfest, you know, like our IPA scores. No, this is an 8. Even though it's the lagery side, it's really good. It's a solid 8. I may have to take the last one of these. I only had 2 left. This is one of the 2. I may have to take him the last one, right? Fuck him. I'm going to drink that before I go to bed tonight. All right, and that's what's good with Tiny J. And if you're not watching this, who gives a shit?
Okay. Now, this is where the alleged transgression happened with the camera. He claims that he finished the whole outro. Who gives a shit? That's more good beer for the rest of us. We're Oscar Mike. Now, I know he knows Oscar Mike for sure, so I've got to assume that there's some validity to his claim that he got it hacked off of the end. And, you know, honestly, the way that he nailed the beginning part, I would 100% expect him to nail the last part because he's the only one that got the first part totally right. And so I assume he would have gotten the last part totally right. Okay. I mean, technically, once again, that's a good one. It's a little rough whenever he's just, you know, like, fuck that guy. And like, you know, I don't usually get into that too much in my reviews. So that, when he's off the cuff, he's just a little bit got his, hankers up on him. You know what I mean? Like, he's just like, I don't know why. As soon as you get him ad-libbing in front of a camera. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, on the scale of 1 to 12, I'm going to give that an 8. Okay, that's, I think, a fair score. And now here's what we're going to do. A tie, Cookie Joe and Tiny J both got 8s. What we're going to do is we're going to let the views of their video and the likes determine the winner. So, you see, here's hers and here's his. Tiny J has 113 views and 9 reactions. And Cookie Joe has 135 views and 17 reactions. So the tiebreaker goes to Cookie Joe. She gets the big win in impersonating Sergeant Show. And PJ might have had just a little bit to do with that. I'm not going to lie. PJ may have been the thing that just kind of pushed her over the top there. So that was fun, and I think I'm going to try and reach out to some more people and see if some other people would like to do some of these reviews. And then I can just kind of keep a running tally of who's done the best one based on the score that I give them, 1 to 12, right? So if you're out there and you'd like to do one, all you need is a beer that I haven't done on my list. In fact, you don't even really need that. You could rate a beer that I've already rated if you wanted to, really. Try to go through the beer review kind of with the same format, the same intro, outro, same kind of format through it. And you can do it as an impersonation. You can do it how you want to do it. Up to you. You want to send that to me, I'll put the next episode of Impersonating Sergeant Show up. So that was fun. I hope you all enjoyed it. Until the next time, we're Oscar Mike.